All right. This is part two of the testimony of people going down in the house on the date that I stated in video one and the time that it happened, which is stated in video one. The reason why this video is part two is because my timer went off. I have to conduct myself with timers. It works really well. It's one of those things I do along with walking through poisonous chemical gas. Timers are my friend. So I'm sorry to my viewers. I have 2 viewers. Remember that. On a lucky day, I have 2 viewers. And for my 2 viewers, sorry that got cut off, but I do have to live by my timers and I'm proud to do it. All right, so continuing on here. So I stood up, and as I stood up, someone went down. So I was still orientating myself. I'm breathing through my mouth in this hellhole and just totally creeped out because of the chemical dissolvent. It's so creepy. I was scared in here. I'm always scared in here. There's nothing but corpses, combat, all these horrible things that are unforgettable that I cannot report. Don't forget that to my 2 viewers. I cannot report so many horrible, evil, criminal things in here. So I'm just miserable, right? And I stand up. All right. And as soon as I stand up, it was just God's fate, how God has it. Within 5 seconds, a person went down over my head, and they were down. They crashed down on floor 3 over my head, right by the wall side of the bathtub. So you have the bathtub that the world knows, the bathtub where the wall is and where the faucet is. I've filmed the bathtub so many times all of these years. So they were crashing down over my head, right over by the wall side of my bathtub, right up there. I mean, right there. It was wild. I looked everywhere. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking up at that point after 5 seconds of standing up, and I said, what the fuck? And I'm looking everywhere. What the fuck? I was like totally shocked and like a dummy, right? But I'm not one of these agents that's saving my life. This stuff does catch me off guard. I was doing my laundry in the bathroom. I am a civilian. I do not have guns in here. I don't know how to shoot a gun. I don't care what these people think who walk past me on the street as they breathe heavy through their noses, stare me down like they're the devil, and clench their fists. I've had the scariest men repeatedly do that to the point where I am used to being treated like that in Washington, D.C. That is how I am treated when I take my garbage out by strangers who I have never seen before. Or I have these really strange men stick their tongue out after they stick their tongue out, like I have described, after they have squished their face and grimaced their face and sneered and stared. But everybody likes to stare like they're the devil at me here, dude. They just can't stop doing that. So I don't care what these people think. I do not know how to shoot a gun, okay? It is not dangerous for me to say that. It's actually good that I am saying that for the record, that they do this crap to people like me here in DC. They go after women, they go after children in a Muslim terrorist cell, and then they try to say that the good guys who are fighting these terrorists are the evil ones. China's evil, Israel's evil, Russia's evil, everyone's evil, unless you're a creep gassing a female in her room who is harmless. The Muslim terrorists with the white domestic terrorists of the United States, the white ones I've explained who they are, they're white, they're Nazi, they believe white supremacy, so on and so forth. These guys, these men, are the ones gassing me. These guys, these men, those ones I just said, are the ones that killed all the hookers in this house I heard fighting for their life as they went down. I mean, these hookers were nasty bitches. These hookers were here to set me up and were laughing at me, always thinking I was going to get attacked in this house. Because they finally had their time expired, they can't just live with the witness being a hooker. They got fucking killed here. The witness survived. And this shit never stopped. Years later, look, the place is empty, right? So who's getting killed over my head today? It's not me doing it. Once again, I don't know how to shoot a gun. It's military agents, military officers protecting my life in here. I have unequivocally no doubt about that. I praise God that they came. They're special forces. They're special ops. I praise God. I don't want to start shouting how much I praise God. I want to get to my report because I can do a report. I can do a report and conduct myself as an agent as much as possible, okay? All right. Now, moving on here. So I'm looking everywhere and I'm going, what the F? Looking around, looking up. The water's still running. I'm completely like I don't have word because I lost my word recall. Just wow, weird, whoa, wow, big, wow, holy cow, wow, what the F, whoa. And then within less than 5 seconds, that's when Jesus starts telling me, get out of here, get out of here, get out of the bathroom. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So as a civilian, you're in the middle of combat. You weren't expecting it. I turn the water off. That's when my brain goes, oh yeah, all that chemical dissolvent. Oh yeah, this is a horrible crime scene. It's a federal crime scene. So my brain is processing, and then I'm like, oh my God, oh yeah, someone just went down up there. They keep coming in here because I've witnessed it. They're trying to silence the witness. I'm the witness. So then I turned the water off and I just run out of the bathroom. No problem, dude. I ran out, okay? I ran away from the bathroom. I left my laundry stuff in there. And then when I came back in here, okay, my green light from Jesus was be silent, stand by your mini fridge, don't talk, just stand there. And while I was standing there, so I clearly heard it, and I could have heard it no matter what. Another one went down upstairs on floor 3, or right next door in the house next door, standing right horizontal, parallel. I can't remember today what's what. Anyways, standing right beside me, but across the wall in the house next door. I've witnessed so many unforgettable things. Like, oh, forget about it. If I could only talk about what I've witnessed in that house, I know I can't. I have to wait till these agents who are saving my life tell me what I can say on the internet to the press reporters, actual reporters, not reporters that cover this up. Anyways, there are reporters that want to talk to me. I understand they do, but I can't until I know from the agents what to say to you. And I know that until the agents deal with the MSNBC, Fox, CNN screwballs, I know that no actual press reporters can contact me. They can just, no one can talk about this flaming neon world famous terrorist cell. Absolutely nobody can talk about it. They're really obsessed with don't talk about us, the domestic white terrorists and the Muslim terrorists. They're just absolutely lividly obsessed with don't talk about us, but they engage in the most disgusting, horrendous violence. Is really, really, really disgusting. I hate these men. I do hate these men. I am not a man hater, but I do hate these men. They deserve to be hated. Okay, so I went in here, like I was saying, in this Part 2 report, and one went down, and I heard it, and I'm looking at, and that one made me look too. I look right over at my wall, right where my food ninja is, right over by that radiator, and I'm looking, and I'm like, and then I look up, I look at the wall, I look up, and I'm in amazement again. I'm like, what is going on in here? What the F? And this was in 5 minutes or less of the one that went down upstairs. So either they went down upstairs up there, I filmed that room. I went and filmed that room. It's on YouTube. Or they went down next door, but that incident was loud. Like I'm looking, like I'm hearing it. And it's coming through a floor or a wall, like loud, dude. Like this is serious stuff. I'm telling you about what I witnessed in here that I can talk about. And then think about what I can't. And when I say unforgettable. And you know what? It's smart that I didn't. And it's helpful to these people. They're saving my life in here. Okay, so I'm going to go. There is so much. very vicious things that I'm really pissed about that I'm a witness to, other than people dropping in this house that I'm forbidden from talking about, but I am allowed to say that I very much know what happened and I'm pretty pissed off about it. Okay, adios.